Hey, hello everybody. My name is Jeffrey Lax. I'm the professor in this course. Welcome to It's a fully online course. If you don't know that by now, you're already in trouble. This is a fully online course, BA 12, which is business law, which is an introduction to business law, the first of two business law courses. If you want to take the second one, I teach that as well. So I'm going to give you a little introduction here. If you got to this video, it means you successfully navigated to the start here link with the exclamation point, I think it has on there, on Blackboard. So that's great. You got your first little credit for the course. So I have with me here a copy of the syllabus and course schedule for our course. So if you want to pause the video here, it might be a good idea to go to where it says syllabus and course schedule and print this up, because you may want to go through it as we go through it here on the video. So I'll give you a chance to pause it, and then we'll come back and I'll go through it with you now. As you see on the top of the page, it obviously has the course information, Business Law 1, BA 12, fully online. The most important thing you need to know scheduling-wise is that our assignments are due every Saturday night. So that doesn't mean you have to wait until Saturday night. Doesn't mean you have to wait till the last minute on Saturday night. I give you plenty of time during the week to start and complete the assignment, but it does mean you have to have it in by Saturday night at midnight, which you see all over the syllabus. It's indicated there for each week's assignment. Make sure you get it in on time, otherwise you will not get credit and you'll lose points. Each assignment each week is either 1 or 2 points, so you want to make sure you get those in so you start getting credit for the course. My information is on the top of the syllabus here. You see that I have a Facebook page. Feel free to go on there and look around. Also, I'm on Twitter, Giants Professor. You can follow me there. And my email address is on there too. If you have any issues, you can certainly feel free to email me. How does this online course work? Well, as you have figured out, it's fully online. So as I mentioned, we're going to have an assignment every week. There's going to be a reading assignment every week, which we'll go through in a moment. And there will also be a exercise. So you'll have to read a chapter in the book, and you will have to complete either a fact pattern exercise, hypothetical, which we'll talk about in a minute, or watch a video and then answer questions based on that video each week. Do not wait until the last minute on Saturday night, because if you start too late, you may not be able to do the reading or answer the questions. So make sure you get enough time and start each week towards the beginning of the week, so that you can get your work in. The course catalog and description, I'll let you read that on your own. It's on the syllabus. On the bottom of page 1 of the syllabus, you have a textbook. This is a Cengage material, the Cengage textbook, and we'll be using MindTap, which is affiliated with Cengage. So you need to go to that link and buy the text. The text, it's an e-textbook, and pay for the MindTap service. If you do not buy it, the MindTap service, you will not be able to complete this course. It's a fully online course. That's really the only way to go through the materials, is to do the online exercises. So you need to purchase the Cengage material. I believe there might be a discount for 2 semesters. So if you plan on taking me for BA 13, the advanced law course, you may want to buy more than 6 months, but you can certainly buy just the 6-month rental and pay less by doing that. All right, if you go to page 2, and there's a link, by the way, on the bottom of page 1 where you can go and buy the material. If you turn to page 2 of the syllabus and course schedule, you'll see the methods of evaluation. So this is really how I'm going to grade you. As you see on the syllabus, we have 2 exams. The first 2 exams are worth 20 points each. Generally, I give true, false, and multiple choice, mostly multiple choice, but some true, false as well. Sometimes exams, those each count for 20 points. The weekly assignment will add up to approximately 20 points. It should be 20 points, either 1 or 2 points each week. Discussion contributions, that's extra credit. I really want to see you guys contributing. If you contribute positively to the discussion board, then I will give certainly extra credit for that. But it's got to be a meaningful discussion, not, hey, professor, what's going on, right? That's not contribution. I want to hear thoughtful contributions about business law, about the topics we're learning about, etc. Good questions in terms of the topics. I'm happy to answer those on the discussion board related to the material that you read or the videos you watch, etc. Now, in terms of the other material on the second page of the syllabus, there's a list here of the courses that this transfers to within CUNY. You can go through that. So if you're planning to transfer to a 4-year school, you'll be interested in to know how this transfers. Kingsborough accessibility policy, you could read what our accessibility policy is on here. Academic dishonesty, especially online. I want to ensure that the process has integrity. So please adhere to Kingsborough's academic honesty policy. Civility also, message board, please keep it civil, guys. If I detect any note of incivility, that will not be tolerated. That is not tolerated in my course in the classroom, and it will not be tolerated in my course online either. So please keep it civil. We want to have a critical thinking exercise online, and it shouldn't be anything different than that. Okay, if you turn to page 3 of the syllabus and course schedule, this is the course schedule page. So here you'll see, this is very important because on the left side, I go through for you the dates that everything is due. So you'll see all those dates on the left side, except for the final exam, are Saturday night dates. And then in the middle column, it says read this, and then the third column says do this. So pretty simple, right? The read this column is you read that chapter. The do this column is you're doing that exercise that is affiliated with that chapter. So for example, the first one is read chapter 1, law and legal reasoning. And then do this, you have assignment number 1 is a brief hypothetical, and you see that I wrote down here that it's worth 1 point. So you're going to go through all these topics, and you're going to read each chapter for each week, and then do the assignment that's on the right column each week. Now you'll notice that the exams are highlighted sort of. They're kind of in bold, and a full row is dedicated to them. So exam number 1, obviously it tells you there what chapters it'll cover. It'll cover chapters 1, 2, 3, and 6. And it's worth 20 points. Once you go online, you have 60 minutes. You have 60 minutes to take the exam. The timer comes up, and it will time you. So be careful when you start it to make sure you have the 60 minutes available. And you have on there the date that the exam becomes available. So I make it available early in the week, but you really shouldn't be taking it early in the week. I want to give you time to take it. That's why I give you that time. The key is to have it in by midnight of the due date there. So you see it's very bolded and clear when the exam is due. But I want to make sure that you have time, so I make it available. So it says their exam becomes available. So I'm making it available early to you, but really you need time to read this material. So I don't see how you could finish all the material for all the weeks before that, and then that week, and then to do the exam if you take it in the beginning of the week. So I'm hoping people will take the exam towards the end of the week, close to the Saturday night. But obviously you also want to make sure that you're not taking it too late on Saturday night, because obviously you may run out of time. So, happy medium there. Maybe you take it on Thursday or Friday or Saturday, a few hours before the deadline, just to be safe. But I leave that up to you. It's an online course, so you have to be self-motivated. The people who are able to really self-motivate tend to benefit the most from this kind of course, because the flexibility is incredible. You don't have to come in. You don't have to leave your apartment or house, but you do have to be an initiator. You have to be able to get yourself up for the material, make sure that you're doing it, checking the website frequently, checking Blackboard, and making sure that you're not missing, for example, my announcements, not missing what we're talking about on the message boards, not missing, the assignments that are coming due. So make sure you're checking frequently. But if you keep up, it's certainly a convenient and very effective way to do a course. So you see the 2 exams on here, and when they're available and when they're due. Make sure you have them in by their due date. And then finally is the final exam. So the final exam is not cumulative in my course. I'm focusing on those final chapters that I have listed here, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So, and then you have the date on there. Make sure that final is in by that due date. I can't do anything for you if you miss that date. You will probably get an incomplete if you're passing. You could get an F if you were not passing. So make sure you get that final in by that last due date that is listed on the syllabus here, because otherwise you're in serious danger. The course closes after that, and I don't allow you to take the final exam past that time. Schedule notes you can read on here yourself. They're really, with an online course, you have so much flexibility that the holidays for the college don't really affect us, because you could do the material anytime during the week before it's due. So that's actually also another great convenience about the course. All right, so the next thing I want to do, and I'm going to make a separate video about this video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I'm going to have a second video that goes through the Blackboard, how it's actually laid out on Blackboard. So I'm going to take you through the links on the left side. So I'm going to stop here, let you take it all in. That's the course. I'm going to come back and we're going to go through the links that are on Blackboard and how that works.